I hope this new year is going to be mostly good. I think it will be. I'm going to be optimistic. And
yeah, these are predictions. I think we're all over the place in the predictions, but it's like it's always incremental, right? Like when you're, December 31st, you think about the next year. You don't think it's going to be a huge jump. It's going to be this incremental thing, even though we would argue that, holy shit, it's been 1 year since ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, fuck, that was a big event that changed how people interact with AI.
Exactly. And I think every year in human history are like denoted, there's certain peaks, right, that come up.
Yeah.
And moments that are really significant. I just hope those moments for 2024 are mostly good. That's my prediction. That's what I hope.
You know what's also sad is that we pass certain achievements and milestones of humanity. So like the Turing test, we blew past it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But we didn't notice almost.
But we also didn't know we were asking the wrong question, I think. The Turing test wasn't...
I think that's in post, man. I think that's just, hindsight 2020. Like, we should have probably changed the...
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We didn't know we were asking the wrong questions.
That's changing the goalposts. But we passed by the original one, which we thought was impossible already.
Right.
So we can't think... If we think back on how we were...
Yeah.
That was a goalpost that we thought was further ahead.
True.
And so are we going to experience that more and more now where, they solved fusion. Oh, like, holy shit, that's great. And then like a couple months later, it's fine. Fusion.
Yeah.
Right. That would be so sad if like fusion, the hype of fusion, and we have fusion. And
do you think people are going to
people will be like, in like 2 months?
You think people are going to become less and less like, oh God, what's the word? I hope we don't lose our sense of like wonder and accomplishment and achievement. Like what you're saying is people are going to become less and less like astonished by things,
Well, it's because it becomes hindsight 2020, like what you said. We weren't asking the right questions. Yeah. Well, nuclear fusion is a question that we're asking, right? We asked it. If it's solved, we're going to think, nuclear fusion wasn't the right answer to that. Or
wasn't the right question to ask. It was how to
control dark matter.
Yeah.
That should have been the question. Duh. But no. It's like it was right there in front of you.
Yeah. I think that's a bad example only because we know stars do that. Stars do this thing called fusion that's really powerful, right?
Right, but what if it's like dark matter is what's controlling energy or whatever, right? Like who knows?
Yeah.
It's like we don't know what the questions are, but like we're going to run out of questions, interesting questions.
Yeah, that is true. I think maybe we may be I think we're overestimating what AI can do. There's still a lot of things about the universe that are completely out of our...
No, absolutely. Like harnessing it is a whole different story.
Yeah.
That's a human problem. That's not that's an engineering problem.
Yeah. Like, I don't think AI is going to solve fast and light travel anytime soon.
Yeah. And then getting the resources to do it, right? Like how many cobalt mines do we need? How many fucking like...
Yeah. How are you going to create negative mass, right? Like we know that if we could potentially create negative mass, we can pull space-time. But the problem is, how do you create negative mass? It's like there's no way.
What if it takes like trillions of dollars to do it?
Right.
We're not going to pay that money for it. Right?
Yeah.
Like there's no... I think fusion's going to be like the thing, I hope, in next year. Like a big breakthrough. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Nuclear fusion. Next year.
The fusion?
Nuclear fusion.
Nuclear fusion. Okay, that's the big one for you?
Big breakthrough, yeah.
AGI is for mine.
Woo!
I'm going to say it's coming. I'm gonna roll the dice and say AGI.
How are you gonna test it?
That I don't know. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. I have to wait for you to tell me it's AGI. That's all I know.
If it's data, I think that's the next Turing test.
Actually curious without being probed to do so.
If it's curious,
okay,
curious and it learns.
Yeah,
from its curiosity.
Yeah.
Right now it's a fixed thing. Right, all the knowledge, and then it's dumb like a fish where it won't remember anything that it learned, even though you could tell it. Oh,
yeah. All right.
That's why we don't do vision on this.
No, we don't do vision because we would be...
I would just be sucking penis the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. All right, brother. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's, man.
All right.